Yo, what's up? I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be checking out an artist by the name of Ren with his track Hi Ren. This song came out, I think, around a year ago or so, and I remember when it came out, it went quite viral and it blew up, but I never listened to it. I never got around to giving it a go. So I thought, let's jump into it and see what Ren has to offer. The song is pretty long, 9 minutes 19 seconds. I'm not sure if that will be the music video as well, but yeah, we're gonna jump into a long old journey, so I'm excited for this one. Before we jump into it, if you guys have any songs that you want me to check out, either scan the QR code or check the link in the description. Also, if you could leave a like and subscribe, it takes 2 clicks, 2 seconds, and it helps me out massively. So let's waste no more time, let's jump into it. Ren, Hi Ren. Ooh. That's very nice. That is nice. There's something about the nylon acoustic guitar which I find it gives it such a warm texture and just such a nicer sound and feel compared to a steel string. Steel strings obviously need it a lot more for playing kind of louder chords and louder songs, whereas with a nylon, as Ren is showing here with such precision and skill, just very gently going through the chord progressions, going through the notes and the melodies. Absolutely lovely. Nice start. Go ahead and into those octaves.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me,
Wow.
didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound...
Wow, so it sounds like the song is about him being in kind of two minds, potentially. I mean, with the kind of the hospital gown on as well. Potentially some maybe like bipolar, something along those lines. And it's it's quite an eerie atmosphere so far. And it's especially the difference between, you know, the voices that he's doing, or kind of, I guess, the voices in his head that he's expressing, is very interesting, very unique. I can't say I've heard anything quite like this in a very, very long time, if ever. So it's very, very interesting. And yeah, I'm trying to focus on what he's saying in the lyrics as well as kind of the musical side to it. So we'll keep going. Let's continue.
Insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers.
It's very, very relatable. Excuse me. I think, as a musician and a guitarist myself, you have these two voices in your head where you're saying to yourself, you're doing your music and you're not following right here. I never chase numbers, statistics, or stats. You want to be true to yourself and you want to write what you want to write and what you want to express. However, in the music industry, in the world of music, which is it's a business at the end of the day, especially when it comes to the charts and the Grammys and albums, etc., etc. Unless you've got a number one album or you win a Grammy or a Brit Award, something like that, you feel like you haven't quite reached your potential or kind of reached your limit or even kind of been successful. Even if, for example, he's released this song, it's got millions of views and very renowned, but even still there's that voice in your head which is telling you might not be good enough. You're doubting yourself all the time, and he's portraying it really, really well. It's very eerie, as I said before, but I'm really enjoying it.
Sticks or stats, I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious, Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself, trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you, to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before.
He's got such a great flow as well.
On the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation.
Wow.
I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mustopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Wow, I'm just going to pause it there for a second while we've got a little break. What an interesting transition that was. The way he's playing is almost like, and I think it's in a drop tuning when he was playing that second part there, but he's playing with so much dissonance with the notes and kind of like semitones rather than your typical kind of circular fifths chord progressions, which not necessarily traditionally, but very much so you hear in kind of like rock and metal music. So for him to be adding that into a song which is almost kind of like spoken word rap with an acoustic guitar is so unique, really refreshing to hear. And he really conveys the emotions really well. He puts across his feelings, his emotions, and expresses himself other than with the two voices that he's doing through the playing as well. It's quite chaotic, which, in his head, everything is chaos. He's got these two voices kind of battling against each other, telling him he's not good enough, but he's trying to do it for the right reasons, and etc., etc. It's so interesting. I really liked that transition into that part there. It reminded me a lot of metal music that I listen to in terms of the guitar playing, the dissonance, the kind of irregular chord progressions as well. It's crazy. It's already been 5 minutes. This has absolutely flown by. Let's continue. And then back into the original guitar.
Hi Ren, I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope.
Wow.
And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top
Got a
of
great
my lungs.
voice.
That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
2 sides of the same coin. He's a great guitarist as well. Wow. Hits that note.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled.
Wow.
So I got older, and I learned.
He's got such a way with words.
And I learned to soften,
Real poetry.
and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Wow. Okay. What a journey. I can't believe that was 9 minutes. So he's just setting up there. Wow. Okay. Incredible. Wow. I'm pretty speechless from that. So that was Ren with Hi Ren. What a journey that was. What a work of art that was. The fact that he was able to keep your attention for over 9 minutes with just the acoustic guitar and his vocals, and tell such a deeply personal story, and I'm sure a story for him that was quite difficult to kind of bring out and put out into the world, but something that he was able to share through music, and that seems to have kind of helped him, as he said, it's an eternal dance, and it's helped him to kind of soften a bit and kind of accept himself for who he is, rather than kind of battling these voices in his head. And yeah, just absolutely incredible from start to finish. In terms of the vocals, his lyricism is absolutely incredible. Proper poetry, very, very vivid imagery as well in his lyrics. You could completely see in every single section of a song, you could just picture himself kind of fighting with himself. Also with the, I say instrumentals, but it was just him and the guitar. His guitar playing, really, really great. As I mentioned before, I absolutely loved that he went down the less traditional route and didn't just follow circular fifths, typical chord progressions, major, minor, etc., and really played around with the dissonance, which added that kind of chaotic atmosphere to the song, which again perfectly portrays, and it supplements the lyrics and the vocals because of the story that he's telling as well. And I think it's a fantastic message at the end. You know, we are all human beings. We all make mistakes. We all have these doubts and voices in our head. It's just important to almost listen to them, but not allow them to kind of take over. It's important to, you know, be kind to yourself and don't beat yourself up all the time, and listen to yourself. Don't allow other people to kind of force you down a certain direction or make you feel like you should be doing something different. You know, when he's talking about with his music, he's like, I do it because I want to enjoy it and I want to just express myself and be creative. On the other hand, it's, oh no, but you haven't won an award, you haven't got millions and millions of album sales, etc., etc. So it's almost like it's just that battle, constant battle. But I'm glad to see, you know, he said he's kind of softened up. He's kind of learned to accept himself and kind of get on with life, and really glad that he's getting on with the music as well, because that was just such a work of art. Seriously, an absolute masterpiece there. So, wow. Let me know what you guys thought of it down in the comments. If you have any songs that you want me to check out, check the link in the description. Also, if you could leave a like and subscribe, it takes 2 clicks, 2 seconds, and it helps me out massively. So, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.